Hello everyone, and today is an exciting Monday. Today, if you've been following actually on Facebook, I posted several days ago that a design team call for mystylestamps was coming soon, and today is the day. I am very excited. We've had great teams over the last several terms, and it's just been amazing and wonderful. So now I'm opening it back up because unfortunately May and June are going to be the last few months that I did the call for the last time. So with that being said, the design team call is going to be for international and US designers. So no matter where you live, you're more than welcome to join into the call. It is open beginning today, and the design team call will remain open until June 30th. I'm trying to give ample amount of time because I know school's ending soon. I know summer vacations are going to be starting and things like that. So plus the requirements this time around are going to be slightly different from before. A lot's going to be the same. A teeny tiny bit's going to be different. So I wanted to make sure I gave enough time. That way if you have questions or anything like that, you won't feel pressured. Anyone who submits projects, this design team call will be considered for positions beginning July through the end of this year, December 2014. So if you would like to design for mystylestamps at some point over the course of this year, this is the design team call that you need to apply for if you would like to do that. Past designers are welcome to participate again. I'm not sure if I put that on my list, so I wanted to make sure I said that. As far as what I require out of my design team, so that you know up front, I do require them to make a minimum of 3 projects per month with the stamp that I give them, or at least if you have other stamps from the stamp line, at least 2 from the brand new set that I send you, and then any other ones you create can be from anything else that you may have already. Of those 3 projects, I ask that you do not do them all at one time, not all at the beginning, not all at the end. I ask that you space them out evenly over the course of the month. I don't set dates for my designers because I think we're all adults. I think we know how to juggle our time, and I know we all have different things going on in our lives. So I'm trying not to do that, and it has worked very well in the past, so I'm going to keep doing that. So no set due dates. I just ask that you space everything out evenly over the course of the entire month. You must be able to have contact with me via email, and you must be able to email photos of your completed projects to me so that we can either use them for Premiere Week on Facebook, which is what's going on this week because we do have a release on May 24th, which is Saturday coming up. So Premiere Week began on Facebook yesterday. So if you haven't gone over and liked the page, make sure you head over to Facebook, check out mystylestamps, like the page, and then you'll see every day we'll be posting a new project from a current design team member using one of the new release stamps. And I love Premiere Week. It's just so many ideas, so many designs are out there. It's just a ton of creativity, and I think it's just so much fun. So you have to be able to email the photos on me to be able to use on Facebook and to use on the online store. When I do use them, I do try to watermark them with a mystylestamp design team member with your name on it. If you choose that you do not want your last name somewhere, because some people do not like that. I've had a few that have just asked me, just please use my first name, last initial, or whatever, because I do try to watermark the photos when I post them up so that nobody can pull them and claim them as their own. So if that's the case, please make sure that you state that as well. You have to be able to do YouTube videos and upload a video on a certain day and time, and it's just all in the scheduling section in YouTube. It's fairly easy in my opinion. A lot of us know how to do it, and that is just because I choose to do YouTube hops every once in a while, and when we do a YouTube hop, I ask that it's uploaded on a certain date by a certain time, and if for some reason you're not around on that morning, you can do it 3, 4, 5 days ahead of time and then just schedule it to upload and it's done. So that's why I ask that you are able to do that. Or if you are a blogger, you have to do a blog post and upload the post on a certain day and time. I am opening this up to YouTubers and bloggers. Some do one, some do the other, some do both. So it's whatever format of media that you choose to use. The fourth one here is you must be able to participate in a YouTube or a blog hop, just like I said before. I don't do it all that often. The last 2 months here, May I'm not doing one. April I'm not doing one. I think March we did, and I know I will be doing one for June for our 1-year anniversary, because there's going to be tons going on for June. So that's why I make this a requirement that you have to be able to participate in a YouTube or a blog hop. You must be able to communicate with us via email throughout the whole entire term that you are asked to join. That is just because I find it a lot easier and quicker to communicate through email as opposed to communicating through YouTube, because sometimes their messages don't even get to you. You can't attach pictures, you can't do any of that. So you have to be able to use email quite well. Okay, now that's what, I mean, it seems like a lot, but it really, that has all pretty much stayed the same. The only thing that I added in is that you have to be able to participate in the blog hop. I think everything else was there last time. But anyways, how to submit your entry for this. And I can see right now that I forgot an @ symbol. So we'll just add that in right there. So, make sure it's centered for you guys. There we go. Okay, so how to submit your entry if you want to be considered for the design team. Number 1, you have to post a video showing 3 of the best projects that you have done, or you have to send me a link to blog posts of your 3 best projects. You can use past ones. It does not have to all be new. I'm asking for 3 because sometimes we have really great projects, sometimes we have really bad projects. This way I'm getting a full range of 3 different things. It doesn't have to be cards, it doesn't have to be altered items, it can be anything. Just pick 3 of your best projects. They do not have to be new. It can be something from past. Just make sure that whenever you do it, pick the 3 that are going to be the best to show off your creativity, your coloring, anything that you feel that you do best. If it's art journaling, send it. There's no limit to what you can or cannot use stamps on, so I don't limit it to just cards or anything like that. The second part is to email me a link to your video or the link to your direct blog post. So if you're a YouTuber, you're going to send me a link to your video and 3 photos of your best work. They can be the photos that you showed in your video, which is what I would really prefer. If for some reason you have sent those projects to somebody before you had a chance to photograph them or something like that, you can send another one. But if you're going to be able to show 3 best projects in a video, I would think that you would have them on hand to take a photograph of. This is just so that I can see what kind of format your pictures are coming in as, just to make sure I know and you know how to do it and how it's going to come through. So email me a link to your video or email me a link of your direct blog post and the 3 pictures of your projects to mystylestamps@gmail.com. mystylestamps@gmail.com. This is the email that I am only looking at for design team entries. I'm not looking for the email that's linked to the store. I'm not looking for entries coming in through my YouTube inbox. It was crazy last time. I had entries coming in everywhere. There was 4 different places I was checking, and it was so hard for me to keep up with them all. And I knew I had seen one from someone, but then I had to go back and try to find it, and it was just crazy. So all of the entries for the design team, I'm asking to please send them to mystylestamps@gmail.com. That is the email for My Style Stamps that I check quite frequently, other than the store email, but the store email is just kind of goofy with pictures coming in, so that's why I've just chosen not to use that one. So this email address only, please. And whenever you do submit your link to your project and your 3 photos, please include a short bio of yourself too. That way, if I don't know you, I get a chance to learn a little bit more about you. Over the next 6 months, there's going to be a lot that I'm going to be filling. I do spotlight artists every single month, so there's at least 6 designers right there. I have chosen 3-month term designers in the past. The last time I think I had 2 3-month terms plus the spotlight artist, so there's a lot of people that I'm going to be looking for. If I had to take a rough guesstimate of how many people I'm going to be bringing on, I would say it would be probably around 10 to 12, depending on what I release. If I do a special release for Christmas, I might bring on some more. This month I ended up with a special release for May. I had 4 stamps as opposed to 3, so I brought an extra designer on for this month. So if there's more stamps coming in, there's more designers that I'm going to need. So that's in a nutshell about that. I am also looking for someone who is very trustworthy, computer savvy, and blog savvy. We have the My Style Stamp blog. If you're a blogger, you've probably noticed it hasn't been updated very, very often. And that's just because between designing, illustrating, finding new products for the store, you know, formatting everything, sending it over, there's a lot of things that I have to do. And that on top of my regular job and family, unfortunately the blog has taken a hit and it has not been kept up with. I'm looking for someone who knows how to run a blog, who I can trust to do 1 blog post a week, say, and keep up with the blog and basically maintain it. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. I don't want to really go over that a whole bunch. If you're interested in it, just contact me at this email address here, and I can go over a little bit more in specifics what I'm looking for, and then we can work something out as far as what you would get in return, kind of a thing. So, but I am looking for someone who is an active blogger that would be able to do a blog post at least once a week. And then, of course, the fun part, what you get from us. You get at least a design team stamp every month. For my 3-month designers, I at least send a stamp set for the design team. I usually do send a package too. I don't send a package every month though. It's been maybe every other month. So if you get chosen for a 3-month term, you're at least going to get a package that has other goodies in it at least once in your 3-month term, pretty much. The other month or 2, you may just get a stamp set thrown in there. I just do it just kind of, you know, if you're feeling a little creative blah, it boosts your creativity. So just because of that. Spotlight designers or guest designers that are, come on, just for a 1-month term, just get 1 stamp set. Anybody who comes in, whether you're a spotlight artist or a design team 3-month term member, you always get a discount code for the shop to use if you choose or if you want to buy anything additional. I usually don't do any limitations to it. It's usually open for all of the stamps, the sequins, the enamel dots, the resins, and maybe some other new stuff that's coming in. So I usually don't limit it to what you can use it on, and it's a pretty nice size discount too, I must say. And the last part is the last few terms we have gotten a bunch of girls that have just been amazing, and we have gotten to build so much friendship. There's so many friendships that I have made and that each other have made just because of sharing projects and things like that, that you're always going to have that loop of designers where we can just always inspire each other. And I think that's part of a lot of the fun to the whole design team process. So there is the requirements. I am going to get this posted over onto the blog, even though I haven't been very, very update with it. I'm most likely going to download this, if I can, as a PDF format so that you can, if you want, you can just run it through your printer, print it off. That way you always have it so that you're not like looking to do something, then jumping back trying to find the video, or doing something and trying to jump back and trying to find a blog post. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. It's just the only thing that I ask that I can't stress enough is if you choose to submit an entry, just please, please, please make sure that you send it to this email address. That way I know I got it, and once I do get it, I will respond to you that I got it so that you know, and we'll go from there. When I choose my designers, I will tell you, I do not choose everybody up front. So I'm not going to choose, come June, I'm not going to choose every designer and every spotlight artist for every single month. I do it on a month-to-month or a term-to-term basis. Sometimes things happen and, you know, we're just not on YouTube or we're not blogging for a few months, and I get that, and things happen, and I don't want you to feel pressured, and that's the reason why I do that. So with that being said, if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Inbox me if you have a question, and then whenever you start submitting your submissions, just please send it to this email address there. And I hope to see a bunch of entries. I've had fantastic entries in the past, and I know you girls are going to come up with something amazing again. So thank you, everyone. Have a great day, and I cannot wait to see everybody's projects. Bye.